Now we go back to Kogi State, where we were trying to reach our correspondent Marshall Onanye on the issue of the Kogi Central Women Development Association, as they are trying their best to recall Natasha Akpoti. They've converged on the Reverton Hotel in Lokoja, where we will be, contacting Marshall right now. Hopefully we have him this time. Marshall, good afternoon. Please give us an update of what's happening there in Lokoja.
Thank you, Mazino. We're here at the Riverton Hotel, where the Kogi State Central Women Association have converged, and they say that they are ready to begin the process of recalling Natasha Akpoti as their representative. I have here the chairman of that association, Omole Charity, who held or chaired the press conference earlier. Now, earlier on you said you're ready to start the process of recalling your senator. Let's start off by asking you why or what informed this.
Okay, thank you very much. Like I said during the press conference, Senate is serious business, and it's not a place for emotional exercise where you go to express emotional exercise. The banter or whatever happened at the Senate chamber the other time between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, our own senator, and the Senate President Godswill Akpabio was uncalled for. For instance, what a simple "I'm sorry" would have done has cost her constituents 6 months absence from the Senate chamber, from attending preliminary sessions, which simply means that the Senate calendar, instead of that 6 months, it is 12 months, which is a year. We, the people of Kogi Central, cannot afford not to have a senator for 1 year representing us in the Senate chamber. There's a difference between emotions and politics, and logic will always swing over emotions any day, anytime. So we sent her there for quality representation, and we expected that anything that will truncate bringing back good governance to her people at grassroots, she could have avoided it. For instance, it's okay to express yourself as the member of the Senate, but with decorum and with respect to constituted authority. Instead of going to international community, the Senate Committee on Disciplinary and Ethics Committee were on that issue when she took it to national television, all of these things were uncalled for. Because, for instance, we the constituents are the receiving ends. If she wanted to express herself, she should have come back to us as a people. If she has value for some of us who elected her there to represent us, she is not there as Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. She is member representing Kogi Central Senatorial District.
You know, you've not said anything to address the issues she's raised on sexual harassment.
Talking about sexual harassment, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is above 40 years. I find it very alarming that you are raising a sexual harassment issue without evidence. If she had brought evidence, trust me, the entire Kogites would have risen up to say no to Senator Akpabio's harassment. But you've been saying sexual harassment without basis. If you say you are being sexual harassed, what are the evidences, and why is it now that she's bringing it up? She said it was a time some months ago, everything some months ago. If you are being sexual harassed, we, the entire Kogites, will rise up for her if she has evidence. We are asking, if you are being harassed and you have gone to international community to allege somebody of sexual harassment, it should be backed up with proof and evidence. We are not going to be driven by emotions, crying. It's not going to solve this. We are saying, give us evidence where Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, harassed you sexually. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is not a baby. She's an adult. And as such, she would have had evidences where the Senate President either sexual harassed her by writing or by anything. But now you're just saying he sexual harassed you. We have given now weeks to present to the entire Kogi Central Senatorial District people where the evidence is. But till now, no evidence. And we cannot afford not to have a senator representing us.
Is this move, can you tell us if this move is in any way politically motivated? Because we know that yesterday some people, Kogi indigents, were asked to come out, turn out their numbers with their voter registration card, and were asked to sign some documents which, unknown to them, were supposed to be the recalling of Natasha from the National Assembly. They were told that they were coming out for empowerment. Is this from your quarters?
Thank you very much. I think that people should learn to separate issues from personality. Talking about asking voters to bring their cards. In the proper recall process, voters must come out with their identification cards, which is their voters registration card. And as such, can everybody be against you? No. We have people from both PDP and APC coming to say no to, well, no, there's no personal vendetta in this matter. It is just simple white and black. If you are being sexual harassed, prove to your people that you are sexual harassed.
So my concern here is asking electorates to come out with their voters card and telling them you're calling them out for empowerment rather than telling them outright.
Evidences of the empowerment. Who said that? When? Let them bring proofs if they have. We're working on facts and figures. If you are there, if there's an evidence where Kogites are being asked to come out for empowerment, and who even empowers their citizens or their electorates with voters card, nobody does that. It's in 2025. Nobody tells electorates to bring their voters card, and as such, I think those are baseless arguments. Thank you very much.
Well, Mazido, you've just heard from Omole Charity, who's the chairman of the Association of Kogi Central Development. And
at every point she has an issue with somebody, she tries to put the blame. You know, the blame game is enough. For instance, it's okay for you to feel that you're not in the same political party with the government of the day. But is it the government of the day that sent you to disobey simple rules in their National Assembly? No. The National Assembly is an instituted authority. Is the legislative arm, is the highest legislative arm of government in the country. And as such, they are men of timber and caliber, representing different senatorial districts. And we also have other female senators. Why have they not been sexual harassed by the Senate President?
As a note of finality, I want to ask and hear from you, this movement that you've just started today, you're saying it is not politically motivated by APC or PDP or any other political party in any way?
It is not politically motivated, and it is not personal vendetta. It is what it is. We cannot afford to not have a representative in the National Assembly for a year. It is too much for the people of Kogi Central, and we are saying no, we must have a representative. And since it's too big to apologize to the Senate, then she should come back and let's pick somebody who is enough to understand that the people comes first before our ego and pride. Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. I think much has been said. We will still be on this issue. We're here in Kogi State, and we'll still look at other sides and other facts.
Thank you very much.
Marshall, I want to say thank you very much for asking the critical questions there. Thank you indeed.